Alright, so we're doing some broadhead tuning today. We got some field points, and we have our fixed blade broadheads, which we're shooting this season, and we're going to take a few shots with the field points, a few shots with the broadheads, however it ends up, left to right, right to left. We're going to show you how to make that very easy adjustment. Alright, now we have our fixed blade broadheads. We're going to take a few shots with those, and we'll show you the difference, if there is a difference, which there should be. That one looked like it went low and to the right. Okay, so we have our field points on the left, grouped almost dead center, and our fixed blade broadheads on the right, which are a hair lower and to the right. So what you want to do is you want to make that adjustment. If you want to make your broadheads group with your field points, you want to make the adjustment in the rest. So we're going to bring our rest up a hair. You always want to shoot at least 2 arrows. It doesn't matter if they're grouping separate as long as they're grouping accurately, and then you can make this adjustment. So you'll bring your rest up just a hair because we're only off by a hair. You don't want to do this in the sight. And then opposites attract. So if your arrows, your fixed blade broadheads are hitting to the right, you want to bring your rest to the left. Just as if they're hitting low, you want to bring your rest up. So just remember that opposites attract. So we're going to make that adjustment quickly, and we'll shoot a couple more, and I'm going to leave those field points in there just so we make sure that our broadheads are going to hit in the same. We're just going to tighten that up. We made our adjustment left on the rest because our arrows were hitting right, and we made an adjustment up 1 click, and we're going to shoot our fixed blades again and see where they end up. They should be pretty close to our field points. Another thing I like to do is tune while I have my quiver on, because most people, if you're doing a spot and stock, which is what I like to do, is actually be on the ground, you are going to hunt with your quiver on, so you might as well tune with your quiver on. Alright, we're going to take another shot, and then we'll compare those 2 arrows with our 2 field points that we left in. Okay, we'll go check out those arrows. Alright, so it's pretty painless, this adjustment. Let's see. We got 1 arrow that grouped. It looked like it hit a little to the right. My first shot, actually just was right before the wind blew. I think that might have caught that arrow a little bit, but this first arrow I shot is exactly grouped with my field points. So I'm going to take 1 more shot to be sure. But as I said again, when you make your adjustment, if your arrow's hitting right, you want to adjust left. If your arrow's hitting left, you want to adjust right. If your arrow's hitting low, you want to adjust up. And if your arrows are hitting up, you want to adjust down. Opposites attract, just something to remember. Very easy to do, very painless thing that will ensure that your broadheads are hitting properly when you're out there in the field. Okay, end result. We've stepped it from 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80 yards, and we are grouped money. Exactly what I want to see. Now when I go into the hunting woods October 1st in Michigan, I know my broadheads, my fixed blade broadheads, are going to be spot on. I don't have any questions on where my arrows are going to hit. So anybody who'd asked me that question in the past week, I hope that helped. Happy hunting. Those of you who've been out there already, Seen some great kills. Those of you who are getting out in Michigan this weekend for early doe season, best of luck. And October 1st, we'll be out in Michigan. Now I gotta go take care of my kids.